Shop. Fly the best. 3dhobbyshop.com.
Hey guys, welcome to the Knife Edge Clinic Part 2. As you remember, in the first part we talked about the appropriate rudder input when you're entering knife edge from an upright position. Think opposite rudder. So if you're rolling to the left, right rudder. If you're going to roll to the right, left rudder. And that'll get you where you need to be without getting in trouble. Now that we've learned that, let's do a little bit more advanced knife edge. A couple of things that you could do here. If you're pretty comfortable with knife edge and with snaps, nice entry is always going at it from a 1 1/4 snap. I remember very early on seeing video of Scott doing a figure 8 knife edge with Stevens Arrow groove, and that really inspired me to start learning the knife edge. It's definitely by far my favorite maneuver when the airplane is not in a 3D post-stall attitude. Okay, just go back and forth like that, the gentle push. Okay, go. Let's get a little bit of altitude here. Let's start my timer. A couple of things that I've added to spice it up a little bit is to put 1 1/2 snap in the middle, just like that. There you go. And you just need to practice to get it executed cleanly. Once you've done some of that, if you want a little bit more challenge, you could try doing knife edge snap. As you can see, the snap itself is pretty simple to execute, but it's all a timing maneuver. So if you're rather sleep deprived, often like myself, many times your timing might be slightly off. So it's, as always, when you're practicing, always good to have altitude as your friend and not your enemy. There you go. And then of course, the mother of all knife edge maneuver would be the knife edge loop. It wouldn't be complete without talking about it that way. You got to have enough power and enough speed. And the initial thing you do is power through the maneuver. And then when you're on top, you actually give opposite rudder. And then this is, of course, the scariest part. And when you're a little scared like I am right there, just come out of it. There's no harm in that. When you're initially practicing and you want to make sure you don't dork your model, what you do is just come back out, do a hammerhead, and then try to go level from that attitude, just like that. See that again? Let's try that again. Now hammerhead to the right. There you go. It's less scary that way. Once you've gotten used to that, then by all means, give the knife edge loop a try. And it did take me quite a while to figure out what I really needed to do input-wise and to just have enough cojones to pull this maneuver cleanly without bailing out. And even now, I'm still a little bit more timid. Okay. You're thinking, when it comes to high alpha knife edge, just like any other high alpha maneuver, it's a combination of throttle and elevator. In this case, the elevator would be the rudder. Right. If the model's starting to do funny things, just relax your control and fly out. Because when you try to over control, that's when you'll snap out and get into all sorts of trouble. Let's preview another clinic here. Eventually I'd love to talk about the inverted Harrier, which is definitely one of my favorite post-stall maneuvers. It's just so, once you get used to it, it's just so relaxing to fly. Ooh, make sure. Of course, everybody's favorite, the rolling Harrier. When I get a chance, we'll talk about all these maneuvers in greater depth. There you go, guys. Thanks, son.